Hi everyone, I just wanted to make a short video to give you some tips on your science fair project. That way hopefully it answers any questions you have, provides clarity on things you didn't know you needed clarity on, and just kind of gives you some final touches so that your science fair projects are everything you want them to be. First, a few tips. When you bring your boards this week, you're going to bring your board and report to our classroom on or before this Friday. So please don't try to take them to the gym. The science fair is not until January. Uh, so bring them to class. I will try to be there in the morning before a little before 7 on each day, and you can drop them off there or bring them to class. But make sure you have the report and the board. Um, Anything else you want to display with your board for the science fair needs to be kept at home until we set them up in the gym in January for the actual science fair. So any uh, demos or models or anything like that, those all need to stay at home. Boards, a couple notes about them. You have to have pictures on it of your experiment, but they cannot include pictures of people, and that also includes yourself. So no pictures with people in it on your board. Your reports need to have the research paper in them. If you're working in a group, pick the preferred report out of everyone's in your group and put it in there. Um, do not write anything on your board handwritten. You have to type everything that goes on your board. It's easier to read and it is so much neater. And then please just do a quality job on the board. This is representing you and all the work that you did. So make sure you put time and effort into making that board present all the work you did. Um, to talk more about Science Project Report, if you go to the class website and go to Science Project Information, if we go to Science Fair Word document template, this is what you should have been typing in previous. You click on that and open this Word document, and this is what your report's going to be. Okay, so you should have already typed half of your report into this template, but if you haven't, here it is. You're going to fill in all this information. Group members, if you have any, they're going to go just on one line listed after the word group members. If you don't have any group members, just delete that line. Here you're going to put your abstract where you sum up your problem, variables, units, the results you got, and a final conclusion. Single space, 150 words is going to be real short. And here you're going to paste the research report that you decided, and your bibliography will go at the end of the report. And then here's where you get to all your experiment. So you have your purpose, hypothesis, your variables. Remember, you've already done this. I've already gone through and tried to give you feedback on all of this, including the procedure. Make sure your procedure and materials reflect what you actually did. So if you changed anything from what you had previously turned in, make sure you change it, because what matters is that it's reflective of what you actually ended up doing. Your data collection, this you need to have in here in some, table chart form. Make sure you'll have all your observations in here as well, listed in this section. Data analysis, this is where you're going to put all your graphs. Explain your graphs. Don't just have a graph or a calculation with no explanation. You need to explain why you're showing that or what it shows. And then here you need to talk not about errors that could have happened in general, but any problems that you really had that you ran into. And there's only 3 types of error you're going to be talking about: random, design, or systemic. What did it affect in your experiment? So did it make this measurement come out higher or this come out lower or anything like that? And then how would you improve it if you did this experiment again? And then your conclusion, you're going to talk about how your hypothesis turned out based on what you found in your data, discuss why you think the experiment went the way it did and any possible errors, and then how could you expand on this project. And then after that, you have your annotated bibliography. You do not need to write a paragraph for each source citing what you got from it. Okay, so that's a rundown on the report. This is what you're going to print out, put it in a little report cover, and then bring that in. Just a minute while I get this stuff back up. All right, so hopefully that helps clarify what you need. Remember, if you scroll down on this page, you have all of the information. You have the max width, depth, and height of the board size. You have what should be in the report, an example. So your discussion is your results, essentially. So you have the results here in graphical form and photos, and then you discuss the relevance of that information. And this is just an example. It's not the be-all end-all. So do whatever conveys your project the best. This is just a suggestion on how to do it. Anyways, hopefully this helps answer any questions. Remember, board and a hard copy of your report by Friday to class. Nothing gets submitted online. Anyways, well, good luck with your science fair projects, and I hope that everything goes well.